Welcome to the channel. In this video, let us see how to integrate Cucumber tests with Jenkins. So we have this project here. So we could run this project from the Eclipse by using pom.xml, which will then generate a test report.json file here. What we need to do is we want to integrate this project with Jenkins by creating a Jenkins job. Then when we will trigger a Jenkins job, it will trigger the pom.xml and it will also generate test report.json. And this report will be consumed by Jenkins to publish a graphical report in Jenkins. Okay, let us see how to do this. First, let us go through this test runner sample.java. So here we need to specify the Cucumber plugin. The Cucumber plugin need to be in JSON format. The Cucumber plugin need to generate the report in JSON format. So that's why we have specified the format as JSON here. Then we have specified the path, which is test reports folder, this one, and inside that the test report.json file. So this is the test report which will get generated. Okay, now let us go to Jenkins. So here first let us go to manage Jenkins. Then let us go to tools. So here we need to first configure our JDK. So if we expand here, we have configured JDK 7 and we have given this path. So let us quickly check this path. So as we see, this path has the bin directory. So we need to provide a Java home, that is a directory which has the bin directory in it. Okay, so further we need to specify the Git path. Since we will be downloading the source code from the Git repository, so we need to provide the Git path. So here we have named it as Git client and we have specified the path for the git.exe. So if we copy this path and check, so this is so at this path we have git.exe. Okay, so let us move further. If we go towards the end, here we have provided a Maven configuration. So here we have provided the Maven home. So let us check this out. So as we see, this is a directory which has the bin directory. So we need to provide the path up till here. So with this, we have configured all the tools. In case if you do not have this configured at your end, you could do that by saying add Maven and likewise for the other tools. Okay, so after configuring the tools, now let us go to plugins. So we will need the Cucumber reporting plugin. So let us see if we already have. So we will say Cucumber report. Okay, so we should search in installed plugins probably, since I already have that installed, Cucumber reports. Yeah, so this is the plugin. It is already installed at my end. So I will skip this step. In case if it is not installed at your end, please go ahead and install it. Okay, so now let us go to dashboard. Here, now let us click on this new item. Now we need to choose Maven project. Here let us provide the name. So let us say Cucumber project, right? We can mention Cucumber project. We can give any name. Okay, so let us click on OK. Yeah. So now here let's start with source code management. So in the source code management, we need to choose Git, and here we need to specify the repository URL. So let us copy the URL. So I already have the credentials added. If you do not have, then you could click on the add button and add them. So we need to provide the Git username and the Git token here. Further, let us go and update the pom.xml. So here we have added pom.xml and we want the clean and test goals to be executed. So we have specified that here. So in our case, our project is inside If we take a look at the folder structure here, our project is inside this particular directory, so we also need to specify this directory, right? As we see, the pom.xml is inside this directory. So here we will say slash pom.xml. Then in the end, in the post build actions, since we have installed the Cucumber plugin, so we will get to see this Cucumber reports option. So let us select this option. So here let us click on advanced. So now let us provide a title here, Cucumber test report. And here we need to specify the path of the JSON file, right? So if we take a look here, the JSON file is inside a test reports folder, right? So what it means is it is test reports folder and then test report.json. So we could copy this path here. In the similar format, we need to provide the path here. So basically, um, yeah, so we need to say inside this directory we have test report, and inside the test report the name of the file is test report.json. So let's validate. So this is the name of the directory, test report, and then test report.json. So this is the name of the directory, then test reports, it's reports, not report. So let's fix this, test reports, and inside that we have test report.json. So we have test report.json. Yeah, okay. So moving further, with this our configuration is complete. So let us click on save. Yeah, so our job is ready. So now let us go to the dashboard, and we could trigger the job from here. Yeah, let's take a look at the console logs. Okay, so we have got a failure. There is some issue. Let us check. Could not find revision to the build. Verify the repository and branch configuration for this job. Okay, so let us go back to the configuration. If we go back to configure, not configure, so we want to configure the specific project. So let us go to dashboard, and we need, let us click here and let us say configure. So it is complaining about the branch of the repository. So for that, let us go to source code management. So here we have specified the branch as master. So now let us take a look at our repository. Okay, so this is not master. The name here is main, right? So we need to change the name. Okay, so let us change this name as main. So now let us click on save, and let us execute this job now. Yeah, so let us take a look at the console logs. Okay, so this time it is going ahead. It is now executing the pom.xml. Okay, so it is compiling the source file. Now it is executing the tests. We should now see the browser popping up. Yeah, so as we see, the browser has got launched. Yeah, and the tests are getting executed. So it should now move to the next test. Let's wait for the test to get over. Okay, so first feature file has got executed. It should now execute a second feature file. It should now launch the browser. Okay, it has launched the browser. Okay, so both the feature files have got executed. Now it should process the JSON report which has got generated, and it should publish the report in Jenkins. Okay, so as we see, it has finished and it is showing the status as success. Fine. And here we also see the message processing one JSON files. So let us now take a look at the report. So for that, let us go back to this build, and here we see we have an option Cucumber reports, Cucumber test report, right? Okay, so let us click here. So as we see, we have a report here. So these are the two features which we executed, and it is showing the status reports. Here we have the statistics for steps, scenarios, and features, and we have three graphs here. We could click on them one by one: features, scenarios, and steps. We also have some menu items here. So currently it is showing statistics for features. We could go to tags. So now it is showing the results by tags. We could click on steps. So it is showing statistics by steps, and then trends. So we could, since as of now we have two executions. So first one everything was failed, so it is shown as red here, and in the second one everything was passed, so it is shown as green here, right? So once we perform more executions, they'll get added here. We could see the trends from here. And if we go to failures, so there are no failures. That's why this report is blank. Well, that's all for this video. If you have any queries, let me know in the comment section. I'll get back to you soon. Thank you.